Lady Shadow Weaver, Rise of the Wild Rose Witch. Born Evelyn Blackthorn in a remote village nestled between ancient forests and mist-shrouded mountains, the woman who would become Lady Shadow Weaver began life as the daughter of a herbalist and a wandering astronomer. Her mother's profound knowledge of plants and her father's understanding of celestial movements provided young Evelyn with a unique foundation in both earthly and cosmic magic. From her earliest years, Evelyn displayed an uncanny ability to communicate with the shadows themselves. Where others saw darkness as an absence of light, she perceived it as a living essence, a primordial force that whispered secrets of the universe. This gift, however, marked her as different in her small village, leading to years of isolation and self-study. At 13, tragedy struck when a mysterious illness claimed her mother's life. In her grief, Evelyn discovered she could see her mother's shadow lingering in the spaces between candlelight, teaching her final lessons about the healing properties of roses that grew wild in the valley. This experience awakened her true magical potential and marked the beginning of her transformation. Determined to master her abilities, she left home at 16, carrying only her mother's grimoire and a cutting from the most resilient black rose in their garden. She traveled through the hidden territories, seeking out wise women, hedge witches, and keepers of ancient knowledge. Each teacher recognized something remarkable in her, a rare ability to weave together different magical traditions into something entirely new. Her breakthrough came during a solar eclipse when she discovered that shadows cast during celestial events held immense magical potential. By combining her father's astronomical calculations with her mother's botanical wisdom, she developed a unique form of magic that allowed her to infuse shadows with the essence of roses, creating spells of both protection and power. The name Shadow Weaver was bestowed upon her by the eldest witch of the Moonlight Circle, who witnessed her create a tapestry of living shadows during a ritual. The title Lady came later, earned through her diplomatic efforts to unite several rival covens during the great magical discord of the Hollow Mountains. Her ascension to head witch of the Wild Rose Coven wasn't simply inherited or granted, it was prophesied. The previous leader, Madame Thornheart, had foreseen that only a witch who could harmonize light and shadow, life and death, would be capable of leading the coven through the coming ages. When Evelyn demonstrated her ability to make roses bloom in complete darkness, their petals glowing with an inner light while their shadows danced with protective magic, the prophecy was fulfilled. Today, Lady Shadow Weaver's reputation extends far beyond the Wild Rose Coven. She's known for her mastery of shadow magic, her extensive knowledge of rose cultivation and their magical properties, and her ability to navigate both the political intricacies of the magical world and the complex energies of the universe itself. Her personal chambers in the coven's ancient tower are said to exist in a constant state of dusk, where shadows move of their own accord and black roses bloom eternally. Despite her power and position, she remains dedicated to teaching young witches, particularly those who feel like outsiders in their communities. Her most famous saying, "In the space between light and shadow, true magic blooms," has become a fundamental teaching in magical education across all covens. Those who know her well speak of her sharp wit, her unexpected warmth, and her absolute dedication to maintaining balance in the magical world. Her greatest ongoing work involves creating a comprehensive grimoire that combines shadow magic with traditional herbalism, hoping to leave a legacy that will guide future generations of witches long after she returns to the shadows herself.